Anyway, good afternoon from West London, St Mary's, Perivale. You're just joining us. We've got our jazz afternoon. We have jazz concerts once a month, and they make a refreshing change from all our classical stuff. And we have a great trio this afternoon. We have Alcyona Mick on jazz piano, Tori Freestone on saxophone, and Brigitte Beraha as vocal. And there's some small biogs on the website. They're going to say what they're going to be performing. You're in for a treat. So without more ado, I'm going to ask our audience to put their hands together to give a warm welcome to our trio.
from both sides now. I've looked at love and you showed me how when I'm here again. I've looked at clouds from both sides now. I've looked at love and I don't know how, so I'm here again. I'm here again. I've looked at love from both sides now. I've looked at life and still somehow I'm back here again. I'm back here. Oh, I've looked at life. I've looked at love. I've looked at life again. I've looked I've looked at love from both sides now. I've looked at love and still somehow I'm back here again. I've looked at love from both sides now. I've looked at life but still somehow I'm back here again. I've looked at clouds from both sides now. I've looked at life and you showed me how when I'm here again. Oh, I've looked at clouds from both sides now. I've looked at love and you showed me how, but I'm here again. I've looked at love from both sides now. I've looked at life. I've looked at clouds. I've looked at love. I've looked at life. I've looked at clouds.
Thank you very much. I hope you can hear me through this microphone. That's the tune I wrote a while ago in the Canary Islands in Tenerife, and it's called El Mar de Nubes, so hence the reference to clouds, the Sea of Clouds, basically. And it's a beautiful place. If you've ever been to the Canaries, obviously you must have seen the volcano in La Palma recently. Up at the top of Teide, if you go above the clouds, sometimes you drive up and you actually drive through the clouds and you get this incredible, depending on the weather, you'll get this incredible, what looks like the sea, and so it looks like the mountain and the sea. But it's not, it's actually, you're looking at clouds. And then I actually wrote this tune after a New Year's Day about 3 years ago. I'm going for a walk up there, and up there it's like you're on another planet. It's amazing. And it was also the day of the supermoon. So we saw the Mar de Nubes, so everything seemed upside down. And then the nighttime was actually lighter than the daytime because of the supermoon. So it was an amazing day, and I came back and wrote these words. And it's the first time I've written words, and I had Brigitte in mind when I wrote this tune. So it's we've just recorded it very recently, so we're hoping to have that out on a new album very soon. I was actually on the same place in Teide and saw the Mar de Nubes on Sunday because I was actually only just got back. I've got family who live over there, and it's an incredible place if you get the chance to go. I was in the botanical gardens up there, and the plants, amazing. The plants can grow in this kind of such a hard environment. So anyway, the next tune we're going to do is called Birds of Paradise, and again I wrote this in Tenerife during the lockdown. Some of the tunes we'll play today we wrote during lockdown. We had very different experiences because I ended up going abroad for 6 months and living in the Canary Islands, and I wrote a tune. Alcyona wrote a tune about some crows. I wrote a tune about birds of paradise, and this was inspired by 4 bird songs that were driving me mad. I couldn't sleep most nights because I was living next to the botanical gardens in the north of the island, Puerto de la Cruz. And the bird song was just incredible. So there's 4 different bird songs, hopefully you can spot them, including the bass line, but all inspired by birds in Tenerife, so birds of paradise. This is also a world premiere. First time we've performed this in public. Thank you very much. I did have Brigitte in mind when I wrote that tune as well. And you should be able to reconstruct further.
We're going to continue with the theme of nature here. This is a tune that I wrote and that I brought to this trio. I thought it would go really well with it. And it's actually a poem by an amazing poet from the beginning of the 20th century, French poet called Anna de Noailles. I actually grew up in the south of France, so I thought it would be nice to set French poem to music. And this was a setting of poetry that I found when I was very romantic in Paris, on the Quai de la Seine, where they're selling all these little books. And I bought this book of poetry, and as I was reading through the poem, I remembered that I actually knew it from my childhood. And it's a beautiful poem, very romantic, about humanity and love and natures, and she talks about going through the season with amazing metaphors, and as time passes, and comparing it with the passing of time and the passing of life as well. So this is called Offrande à la nature, offering to nature. Nature au cœur profond, sur qui les cieux reposent. Nul n'aura comme moi si chaudement aimé la lumière des jours et la douceur des choses. L'eau luisante et la terre où la vie a germé, la forêt, les étangs et les plaines fécondes ont plus touché mes yeux que les regards humains. Je me suis appuyée à la beauté du monde et j'ai tenu l'odeur des saisons dans mes mains. portez vos soleils ainsi qu'une couronne sur mon front plein d'orgueil et de simplicité. Mais j'ai honte égalé les travaux de l'automne et j'ai pleuré d'amour au bras de vos étés. Je vous tiens toute vive entre mes bras, nature. Ah, faut-il que mes yeux s'emplissent d'ombre un jour et que j'aille au pays sans fond et sans vertu, que ne visite pas la lumière et l'amour.
Thank you. We're going to do a jazz standard now, but I've arranged it. It's a quirky version of a jazz standard. Hopefully you'll all recognise it. Kind of when we couldn't play for quite a while, I had this going round and round in my head. It's they can't take that away from me. So although we couldn't play, we knew we were still there. The music was still going on, somewhere. Birdsong, for example. And I had this arrangement just came up in my head, and it's based on the words. So if you know the words, well, Brigitte's going to sing the words. Actually, normally we do this as a duo, but Brigitte's here today guesting, so we're just going to play. She's going to sing the words for us. So hopefully it will make sense of the arrangement. So do listen out for the words, especially the bit where the way you sing off key, and the way you sip your tea, and the way we dance till 3. So you'll hear some little references.
Hopefully I'll put them in the right place.
Yeah, put them in the right place.
The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you hold my dreams. No, they can't take that away from me. We may never meet again on the bumpy road to love. Still I'll always keep way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, no, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. No, no, they can't take that away from me. We may never, never meet again on the bumpy road to love. Still I'll always, always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we danced till 3, the way you changed my life. No, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me.
Passing the mic around. Yeah, it's so nice to be back again this year and have an audience here. It's absolutely great because last time we were playing to an empty room, which was also nice because this is a lovely room to play in, but it's just great playing with audiences again. We're going to carry on with a piece of mine called As Night Follows Night, and it's kind of really about insomnia, and the words come from some Japanese poems about insomnia. So there we go.
much. Oh yes, I was just about to say. We're going to play another tune, but from our first album, and this one is very much like the Birdsong tune I wrote. It was very much inspired by Hermeto Pascoal, a Brazilian composer that the three of us absolutely love. And in lockdown, he's very inspired by the natural surroundings, and so in lockdown, hearing all this birdsong, it really reminded me of lots of Hermeto tunes. So this one is actually called Hermetica, dedicated to Hermeto Pascoal. And also this is on the first album, which we actually have with us. Our second album we recorded both of them in Italy, in this amazing studio in Italy with the most beautiful piano. And we're really excited about getting the next album out. But yes, this is on a few of the tunes you've heard today are on the first album. So it's called Crisscross, the first album, which is, there's a few CDs at the front you'll see from also from Brigitte as well, and our ones. So yes, this is Hermetica. I just need to tune up again.
Dum, 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 dum.
Thank you so much. Brigitte Beraha on vocals. Tori Freestone. Saxophone, flute. Thank you very much. We're going to just finish with one more. Actually, maybe you want to say what this is about, because you arranged it.
Okay, I'll just going back right to the very first tune we did, El Mar de Nubes, when I was up in the Sea of Clouds, I was listening to a lot of music, and some of my favourite music came on my iPod in shuffle mode, and some Joni Mitchell did, and that was what kind of inspired the words to that tune, and you might have guessed that if you know this particular tune. And this is called Both Sides Now from the album Clouds, and so Joni Mitchell, one of my favourite musicians. Thank you so much again for having us. It's been amazing to play here again, and to an audience. Thank you so much for coming out. We really appreciate it.
And Alcyona Mick. Oh, sorry. And ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way. But now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, still somehow it's clouds' illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing where you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way. But now old friends, they're acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. I really don't know life. I really don't know life at
Well, I think your applause says it all. It was a terrific afternoon, 3 wonderful musicians, and it's so amazing how different each of our jazz afternoons is. That was terrific. It was some extraordinary singing, some wonderful playing of both saxophone and flute, and wonderful piano playing, and totally original. So it was terrific. So thank you very much, girls. Do come again. And thank you very much for watching from afar. And if you've enjoyed it, please help to keep these concerts going. An expensive afternoon today. So if you can go to our PayPal facility and donate something, that would be wonderful. The next jazz concert's in about a month's time. It'll be on our website. And thank you very much for watching. We're back to more classical fare tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock with Yu Chung Wu, wonderful Chinese pianist playing Mozart and Schubert. But vive la différence. We just do show that we cater for all tastes at St Mary's Perivale. Thank you for being with us. There are technical staff today. We had George Auckland doing the sound and Rob Jenkins doing the recording. Thank you. Very good. They don't usually get a round of applause, but they're worth it. They're worth it. And so thank you very much, and a very good afternoon to everyone from West London. Thank you very much.